The death penalty is getting a lot of attention across North Carolina as well as here on campus. Reporter Julia Ritchie is at Memorial Hall to tell us more about how UNC is exploring this controversial topic.
Adam, the Carolina Performing Arts received one of 8 grants nationwide to facilitate a year-long project called Criminal Justice, the Death Penalty Examined. This campus-wide initiative utilizes the arts to explore issues involving capital punishment in our criminal justice system.
The curtain will open tonight at Memorial Hall for a play called Parade. It's based on the true story of a Jewish man who in 1913 was lynched in Marietta, Georgia after being framed for the rape and murder of a 13-year-old girl. Junior Sean Casserly plays the main character, Leo Frank. He hopes the play will make people think about prejudice and the death penalty.
It was such an inflammatory case for not only litigation within the country in terms of like how trials were prosecuted and whatnot, but also it led to the resurgence of the KKK, and it just has so many implications, and it's all centered around this one act of lynching.
Project manager of the Criminal Justice series, Reed Culver, says these events aren't just about being pro or anti-death penalty.
It's rarely black and white. It's rarely yes or no. This is good, this is bad. And that's not what we're looking at, is whether it's good or bad. We're looking at all those gray areas in between.
The series is especially relevant here. Executions remain on hold because of legal challenges to the state's lethal injection protocol. More than a dozen states have stayed executions until the U.S. Supreme Court hears a case about whether lethal injections amount to cruel and unusual punishment. Junior Chris Dorman plays Leo Frank's defense attorney. He says in addition to sparking debate about the death penalty, these performances reveal the inadequacies of justice based on majority opinion.
Both of this and that show very much touch on how much people are willing to sacrifice in terms of losing or killing someone in the name of justice, where justice is such an uncertain thing and there's no true way to really prove whether or not it's executed right or not.
The series unofficially kicked off with UNC's selection of the summer reading novel The Death of Innocence by Sister Helen Prejean. Sister Prejean will be speaking at Memorial Hall in February.
Julia, I'm curious, what are some of the other events available to students?
Parade will be the last event in the series for this semester, but there will be 9 more installments next spring, including photography, lectures, and even a play based on Sister Prejean's most famous book, Dead Man Walking.
Julia Ritchie at Memorial Hall, thank you.
Time Warner Cable is pleased to be an underwriting sponsor for Carolina Week.
Coming up on the March 19th edition of Carolina Week.
I'm Carla Babb. Coming up, I'll show you the university's celebration of Eve Carson's life.
An upcoming play examines the death penalty. We'll look at the author's 20-year fight against capital punishment.
One of the men charged with killing Eve Carson could face the death penalty. The other is 17 and is too young for execution under state law.
Carolina is in the midst of a year-long examination of capital punishment. Undergraduates will be performing the play Dead Man Walking in April. Carly Swain introduces us to the book's author.
Well, I've learned a lot from Susan Sarandon, and she says there are 2 qualities that you need to be a good actor.
And one is empathy, capacity for compassion, and the other is imagination.
It isn't often that the cast of a theatrical production has the chance to speak with the muse of their work. Sister Helen shared her insights on the production and gave a first-hand account of what it's like to witness a state-mandated execution.
And I had strength inside me then. I'd never seen anything like this before, or been in this horror show where the protocol is all so polite and the tiles are polished and the coffee pots percolate. People are coming in and out, and there's going to be something happens here tonight. They're getting the sandwiches ready for the press. I mean, it's an event, and it's to kill this man.
Emily Anderson will play Prejean when the play goes up in April. She describes how meeting Sister Helen will contribute to her performance.
I think it's very important for me to find my own way with this role and do nothing to try to imitate the woman that I just met over there.
And the woman she just met is excited about UNC's production through such a powerful venue.
When it's a live, 98.6 temperature human being on that stage, who's going to bring you there? There is just there's no excuse, no substitute for something like that.
In Chapel Hill, I'm Carly Swain, Carolina Week.
The Department of Dramatic Art has planned to do the production Dead Man Walking since the beginning of the year. But with Eve's death approaching, a play about capital punishment has hit closer to home than anyone could have expected.
The set is being built. The timing is perfect.
You should not be finished moving through this space before the count of 30.
13, 14, 29, 30.
Okay, count of 10.
Well, almost. Rehearsals were carrying on without a hitch until the words on a page came to life. The murder of UNC's student body president Eve Carson exposed raw emotion and raised an important question. Can we do a play about capital punishment now?
Dear friends, with deeply saddened hearts, we send you our love and support as you and your
At a time of profound grief, the cast and crew received some encouraging words in a letter from the book's author, Sister Prajan, and the project's national coordinator, Sister Maureen Fenlon.
To have this campus take this on and then to have an experience of a horrible crime of one of their own pushes us even deeper than ever thought.
Can they do this play? Is it right?
These are hard questions, and there's no easy answer, but more soul-searching will need to go on.
The cast has continued rehearsals and the play will go up as scheduled. A number of post-show events are also scheduled to encourage community conversations. The show opens this Friday in the Elizabeth Price Keenan Theater on campus. On Saturday, an interfaith guest panel will discuss the religious side of capital punishment. On Sunday, you have the chance to speak with Sister Maureen Fenlon, the national coordinator for the Dead Man Walking School Theater Project. For more information about the production and showtimes, visit our website, carolinaweek.org.
The cast and crew of Dead Man Walking are facing an extraordinary challenge with campus emotions still so raw. Sister Maureen says the message in Dead Man isn't a political one. It's more about humanity and how we relate to one another.